morning everybody and welcome to the 27th of November 2021. How's everybody holding up? For me personally, I'm a little bit worn out. It's all feeling a little bit relentless, and yeah, I'm just really feeling the exhaustion at the minute. Sort of really looking forward to the new moon solar eclipse in the hope that it's just going to sort of break the energy and allow everything to release. We also on the 1st of December have Neptune stationing to turn direct. I always feel a bit all over when Neptune sort of is retrograde. I have Neptune retrograde in my natal chart, and it's just a bit sort of, I can't find my feet. So I've got some astrology for today. So we've got the moon moving into Virgo. So our feminine side, our emotions and our instinct is sort of directed to find our purpose and to look and examine the details of where we are and where we want to go to. And that's going to be the general energy for a couple of days, looking at the details and examining sort of where we are, where we want to get to and how we move forward. And then we've also got Saturn is going to sextile Chiron. So we're going to be looking at our limitations and our restricting fears and sense of duty and responsibility, and how we can use self-discipline and organisation and timing to help us to heal old wounds, surmount I can't even talk today. Surmount painful limitations to develop our unique individuality. So sort of all the restrictions and things that hold us back, the paralysing fear, the duty to others and the responsibilities we take on. Where is that sort of down to our own personal wounds, or where we are wounded, and how we can heal those wounds to overcome the limitations, really step into who we really are. And then later on in the day, the moon is going to square Mercury and the sun. So the sun and Mercury are sort of moving closer together, and I think it's going to be on Monday the 29th that they're actually going to conjunct in Sagittarius. So again, our emotions, our instincts, our feminine qualities are going to be sort of rubbing it up against our communication style and our information and thinking and expression. And then sort of the sun and the moon at a square, our feminine instinctual emotional side sort of possibly clashing with our masculine side, our vitality and our core energy, that sort of shrinking back into yourself or sort of coming out, sort of saying something and ooh. So quite a complex day today. So with that being said, let's do some oracles and tarot and see what the cards want to tell us to help us to cope with all of that. Hopefully we can find some relief. Okay, so 27th of November 2021. It's really feeling wintry here. The trees are just about bare now, and sort of we're just hitting a sort of cold spell here in the UK, and it does really feel like winter has arrived. Ugh. So heating hot water bottles and hibernation, I think, as much as possible. Comfort food. Okay, what do we need to know for today? Okay, so we've got harmony, we've got eternal dance, and we've got lost love. my glasses on. Okay, harmony at the bottom of the deck, power, self-confidence and productivity. I feel like I'm lacking a bit of all of those. And then eternal dance, movement, wheel of life, path of the least resistance. Oh dear. My poor brain is just really frazzled at the moment. And then lost love, surrender, healing and release. Okay. So what these cards are saying to me is sort of possibly that we're feeling in a place, maybe we're out of harmony, our sense of power and self-confidence and productivity. It's feeling like it's waning a little bit and we're losing it. But to remember that this is just the part of the internal dance of life is a constant movement and a wheel of and a cycle through life, spiraling. And the best way to deal with that is to go with the path of least resistance. And lost love, surrendering, healing and release. So when we're struggling with whatever in our lives, then it's best to follow the path of least resistance. Just surrender to the energies. Take some time out, some self-care, self-healing, releasing any shoulds or woulds or coulds, and just, really go into nurturing ourselves as best we can. Okay, so let's do some tarot. What are we going to use today? Let's have a little bit of light seers today. Always one of my favourite decks when I need a bit of lightening up or light into sort of the darkness. Okay, so what do we need to know for today, the 27th of November 2021? Okay, what do we need to know? What messages has Spirit got for us today? I'm interested to hear how you're all holding up at this time and whether it's affecting you as much as it is me. So let's have a look. 7 of Cups, Queen of Wands, High Priestess, Hierophant, Knight of Swords, 5 of Cups, 2 of Wands, the Sun, and at the bottom of the deck we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so let's have a little look and see where we are. Okay, we've got the 7 of Cups in the centre of the reading. This is where we are at the moment. A bit all over the place. 7 of Cups, lots of possible different scenarios for future things. And we're unsure of what direction to go in. I think sort of at the moment, with the energies as they are and being in between the eclipses, there's still more to be uncovered before we can make any definite decisions or start to move forward. So at the moment we're just in sort of contemplation, sort of maybe playing different scenarios over our heads. It's in our heads. What I like about this one is the theme of snakes and ladders in there, of looking at all these possible scenarios. Oh, do that could move us forward. Oh, but there might be a snake to trip us up and we'll slide down. So yeah, it's really sort of an indication of just sort of playing with the energies and not making any decisive moves at the moment. In the background, Indistinct, our emotions, the subconscious, what's just out of view. We've got the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, she's there, she's playing with the energy and things on from this possible futures, sort of create a continue. This feels like a continuation of the playing with the energies and the sort of sparks of inspiration and things of, oh, is that a possibility? Or, oh, there's another possibility. What could we grow that into? So, and that ties in for me sort of with the Mercury card, communication, information and things. We've got the High Priestess, and it's about connecting to our higher selves, our feminine intuition, and again, another just going inwards, just connecting with our higher self, playing with the energies, bringing down these ideas and things like that, and just sort of sitting with them. I'm not seeing much movement here, let's say. Okay. The Venus card, our beauty, love, values, relationships and things like that. We've got the Hierophant. And I think I've said before, but about for me, the Hierophant is about sort of the connection between the 3D world and the 5D, and between sort of being 1 foot on earth and 1 foot connected to the spirit world, and just that bridge between the two, which brings me back to the High Priestess, and also the light at the top of the staircase there is sort of making me think of the spark of energy that the Queen of Wands is holding in her hand. Really is about sort of just being in this essence of waiting, and thinking about potentials and things, and just connecting in with our higher selves. What's directly in front of us in the Sun card, our core energy, our vitality, our masculine energies, and what's consciously in front of us, the logical stuff, reasoning. We have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is about information coming in quickly. When we take the time to sort of connect in, and sort of open up to sort of the higher realms, then very quickly messages can come through to us that can give us inspiration and direction. In the Mars position, our will, our drive, our creativity, taking action. We've got the 5 of Cups. Okay, and this is making me think of lost love. Okay, the mourning and the disappointment of what's been and we've let go of, and so sort of while we're still in this sort of energy, and in the process of letting go, it's not the right time to be taking action because we're coming from the wrong place within ourselves. So sort of it's about still continuing to release and let go. And then in the Jupiter card, good luck, good fortune, what's working for us, expansion, things like that. Another card of waiting. We have the 2 of Wands, prospecting, looking at the possibilities, sort of observation. It really is a reading about not taking action yet, of just planning, just thinking about where we might want to go out, what are the potentials that may lay in front of us. And the the Saturn card, the limitations, obstacles, things like that. Time being against us, it's not the right time to move. We have the Sun card. And when the Sun card is in this position, what I'm getting is we're not yet connected in to our drive and our will and our energy and everything. We're still, until sort of we've come through this, I think it's quite hard to be able to connect into this. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we had the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like all of this is leading to new opportunities and new beginnings in the real world. But I think sort of the seeds are still germinating at the moment. And I don't think we're actually going to see the way forward fully until after the new moon solar eclipse on the 4th of December. So, yeah, just sit back, come into yourself. Take care of yourself however you need to. Be gentle with yourself. Ask your higher self to show you the way. Connect into your higher self. Just play with the energies. And yeah, time's not right yet. Okay, so do we need anything else? I think sort of we've got a good message there. I might just do a work you like card, just to see if there's any optimistic messages for us for today, the 27th of November 2021. Okay, so let's see, what have we got here? That one. Okay, what we've got soul family, calling your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Some of us might be struggling on our own at the moment. So when we're connecting to our higher selves and things like that, we can also at the same time be calling in our soul family and our tribes and people to support us, whether that is family or friends or, you know, people we've not even met yet. Okay, so we're in the in-between time still. We're in the void. We're just sort of waiting for things to reveal themselves. So, as I said before, take care of yourself, be gentle with yourself, and until I see you next time. If you like these videos and they resonate with you, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. For notifications, click on the wiggly bell. And if you'd like a reading from me, then please email me at the link below and we can arrange a reading for you. Okay, thank you and see you next time.